Well, hello, everybody, and welcome in here on the campus of Solomon High School. Tyler Henry alongside you, Nick Garstar, producer and engineer here today. And we have got a good one for you this evening. It's the opening round of the 2A Sub-State Tournament across the state of Kansas. And we have got a matchup between the 5-seed Solomon Gorillas, who come in at 14-8, and the 12-seed Sedgwick Cardinals, who enter this game at 7-16. Starting lineups being announced right now. Let's go ahead and meet them as well, and we begin with the visitors tonight. That is the Sedgwick Cardinals, who will put on the floor a 5-foot sophomore at 6'1" in Holden Ferrales, a 6-foot senior in Owen Looper, 6'5" senior Cole McGinn, who averages 8 points a game, 6-foot sophomore Drew Stuckey, averaging 10 points a game, and rounding out the starting five for the Sedgwick Cardinals, it's 6-foot senior Maverick Stoff, averaging 8.5 points per game. Sedgwick is led by head coach Gary Squires. He is assisted by Aaron Stuckey. On the Solomon side, the Gorillas come in 14-8 overall. They will put on the floor a 6-foot junior in Brecken Cope, averaging 9.5 points a game. A 6-foot junior in Cohen Duryea, averaging 6.5 points a game. 6-foot junior Cameron Herring averages 8.5 points a game. Rounding out the starting five, a 6-foot senior in Seth Pekarik and a 6'5" junior in Calvin Madison, who will win the opening tip here. A quick block for Sedgwick as this game is underway. Madison, by the way, averaging a double-double on the season. He averages 15 points and 12 rebounds per contest. Sub-state officially underway. Brecken Cope with the basketball, working from right to left as you view it on Salina post. Solomon's Gorillas looking to strike first. They want to work inside. This is Madison, mid-range jumper on the way, no good. And the rebound brought down here by the Sedgwick Cardinals. Solomon tonight come out in their all-white home jerseys, red numerals trimmed in black. Meanwhile, for the Sedgwick Cardinals, it's the all-red road jerseys with Sedgwick and white numerals also trimmed in black. Solomon under the instruction of head coach Kyler Stein, also the athletic director here in Solomon. And the Cardinals looking to pull off an upset here. The Gorillas looking to hold tall at home as this first quarter is just underway. Coverage of tonight's game is presented by DSO Electric. Kick out, left wing three on the way. That rattles in and out, no good. And the rebound brought down by Cohen Duryea. Duryea takes it up here himself. He will dish it back off. Calvin Madison thought about it, and he will turn it over. The game's first turnover belongs to Solomon. This is a Gorilla team that obviously played excellent ball throughout the majority of the campaign. They did fall in two of their last three. Tough losses to Abunzi and Bennington, but a win over Lincoln to close out the regular season. That's a Bennington team that also beat Sedgwick, albeit close, 37-31 in their final game of the regular season. Sedgwick working through offense here. The Cardinals looking for the game's first points as both teams just trying to shake the other one loose. That ball might have been bothered. Think Madison got a hand on the shot. It is off the mark, no good. And here come the Gorillas back down the floor. This ball poked away. It will stay with Solomon. For the matchup that this is, it could potentially be close. Again, this is a Sedgwick team that better than your average 12 seed in a bracket format like this. Ball comes inside and a quick bucket as Calvin Madison strikes for the first time tonight. It will not be the last, and that right there is our biggest new image audio key to the game. For Solomon, find ways to get Calvin Madison going. For Sedgwick, they've got to find a way to stop him. Turnover forced, although given right back as Solomon had it. Sedgwick brings it back down the floor, a 2-0 score, a lead here for the Gorillas. They're on the defensive here as the Cardinals still in search of their first bucket. They go inside once again. That's Cole McGinn. Gives it off. Here's a drive. Layup no good. And the rebound brought down by Calvin Madison off the miss off the miss on the other side. Here it's another takeaway. Solomon commits their third turnover of the game early on. Just looking to settle in and find a groove here. Well, speaking of which, Sedgwick will turn it over. That's 3 turnovers aside through the early goings of this game, and we've got our first sub As Solomon will go to the bench, they will check out Seth Pekarik. They will check in Jack Westhead. Gorillas still looking to settle into their half-court offense. Again, most of it's run through Calvin Madison so far. Ball taken back out. This is Madison on the right wing. 5:08 to go. Hands it off, stepping in underneath. Madison a catch and a layup on the run. Calvin Madison has the game's first 2 buckets, and Solomon takes the 4-0 lead. Plenty of great sub-state action going on around the state of Kansas. Here it's a pin block for Madison, who sticks it to the backboard. Madison gets it back on the run, some fancy dribbling, but a turnover against the Gorillas. And another opportunity here for Sedgwick to get on the scoreboard. Been a lower scoring affair than I think we expected here through the first 4 minutes or so. Sedgwick still just trying to get an open look here. They will turn down a 3-pointer, dish it off. On the run, that was Lupin. He will give up on the outside, and the 3-pointer is no good for Holden Ferrales. Solomon crosses the timeline. They will run it here with Brecken Cope. Cope has been the main distributor this season, 3 assists per game on average. Dishes off here instead to Cohen Duryea. His shot on the way, no good. And the rebound this time wrapped up and brought in by Holden Ferrales, although, what do we have here? I believe a stoppage for a sub. And that will give Sedgwick a chance to go to the bench for the first time tonight, as Bryson Schmeidler is in. He will replace, looks like, Holden Ferrales. And Ferrales appears to be bleeding from his nose. They will get him looked at on the bench. And that was why the stop occurred, as they wanted to give him a chance to get cleaned up. Still a 4-0 lead here for Solomon. Sedgwick with the basketball. They will work it around, dish it inside, working back to the basket. Nifty move, but a shot way too strong. Getting his own rebound is Cole McGinn. He is fouled, and he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as we have our game's first foul. Calvin Madison collects the foul. That would be another big key for Sedgwick. If they could find a way to get Madison in foul trouble, that could be huge. First free throw for McGinn is up and good. And Sedgwick's first points of the night will come at the free throw line. Both of these teams no stranger to playing in lower scoring affairs. But again, to go back and look at the game that really sticks off the page at me, it's Bennington. Common loss. As the second free throw is up, it's in, it's out. But near the end of the season, Solomon lost to Bennington by 3. Sedgwick lost by just 6. So something to keep an eye on as these two continue to play in a tight 1-possession game. We're over halfway through the first quarter, and we've only seen 2 field goals go through the nylon. Solomon looking to remedy that. They work it around here. Back to Cole McGinn. Into the corner. Picked up here by Brecken Cope. Cope a handoff. Justice Nordgren wants to shake it inside. He lost it. Got it back here on the outside, back to Cope. Something we'll address here in a moment as a no-look pass finds its way to the baseline. The initial shot no good, the putback no good. Justice Nordgren trying to find his way through. Normally, at all levels of high school basketball now, you've got the shot clock to contend with as a game-tying 3-pointer goes down for Owen Looper. However, that shot clock is not required for postseason play, and thus there is no shot clock to worry about here tonight. And you wonder if that might play a role late in a close game, because you don't have to get a shot up at any given point. 3-point shot in and out, no good. This one taken by Brecken Cope, and the Cardinals bring it back down the floor with a chance to take their first lead of the game. Maverick stop, working downhill, dishes off, and they will turn it over. 4 turnovers aside through the first 6 minutes of this game. Solomon back to work here. Brecken Cope has it. He will stop and reset the offense. Cameron Herring kicks it around. This is Nordgren. Now back to the top. Still working around. Herring in the short corner. Dumps it off inside on the block. Back to the basket. Calvin Madison fires it out here to Cope. Minute 44 left to go, and again, no sense in rushing. They can take their time and look for the shot they want, and that might turn this into a very low-scoring affair indeed. Madison spins inside, but they will call the travel. And the 5th turnover of the night against Solomon comes on the travel with a minute 35 left to go. Sedgwick will have a chance to take their lead again here and potentially take that into the second quarter. Another sub brings Owen Looper back in the game. He will replace Maverick Stock. Looper has it here on the left wing, gives it up back to Drew Stuckey. Sedgwick still circling out, still working through offense. It's a Cardinal team that's been a little down on their luck down the home stretch of the season. They did a lot of their winning early, including back-to-back overtime wins over South Haven and Belle Plaine. Here's another three-pointer, same spot, and it goes for Drew Stuckey. So Stuckey's got his first bucket of the night, and it's a 7-4 Cardinal lead. Sedgwick coming downhill, they kick it out. Three-point answer, in and out, no good. Rebound, fought for on the floor, bodies on the deck. Do we have a foul or do we have a jump ball? It looks like they are going to call a foul here, and they will call it against Sedgwick. So that is a potentially big call as Gary Squires goes over, and he does not like the call. A sub is made here for Solomon. They will make a 2-for-2 swap, as Seth Pekarik is back in the game, as is Cohen Duryea. Those two will give a quick break to Jack Westhead and Cameron Herring. 40 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. Kick out to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. Cohen Duryea knocks down the triple. That is the first Solomon field goal in about 4.5 minutes. They got up 4-0 early. It stayed there for quite some time. A three-pointer flies. It's no good. This one missed by Stuckey. And it remains a 7-7 tie. Solomon will hold for the final shot of the first quarter. They've got a chance to take the lead into the second. Ball in the hands of Brecken Cope. Skips it out. Too hot to handle. Pick it back up here. He's got it with 4. Back off to Madison. Wanting to get downhill. Gives it up. Long three-pointer at the buzzer. It is no good. And at the end of the first quarter, it's a 7-7 tie here in this 5-12 matchup. The winner moves on to the semifinals. The loser will go home. Coverage of tonight's game is presented by the good folks at DSO Electric.
Powering your home, supporting your community. That's the difference with DSO Electric Cooperative. At DSO, you're more than just a customer, you're a member. That means local service, reliable power, and decisions made right here in the communities we serve. From keeping the lights on during Kansas storms to investing in safety, efficiency, and the future of rural energy, DSO is committed to powering what matters most. Reliable electricity, local people, community focus. DSO Electric Cooperative, always looking out for you.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Welcome back in here on the campus of Solomon High School. Coverage tonight is presented by DSO Electric, helping power tonight's broadcast. And, well, a 7-7 score early on. It looked like Solomon might get off to a good run. Calvin Madison had back-to-back buckets. It was a 4-0 lead and really didn't have much scoring in the middle part of the quarter. A three-pointer for Cohen Duryea, the only other source of offense for Solomon at any point during that first quarter. And that has led us here, a tie game as we pick it up for the second quarter of action. Again, Sedgwick tonight, the Cardinals in their all-red jerseys, Solomon in the whites. 7:40 to go, ball kicked back out. Owen Looper has it, and it's a steal for the Gorillas. 5th turnover that they have forced in this game. Brecken Cope takes it across the timeline. He wants to step on the gas. Shut off quickly into Madison. Madison lost it again. Solomon struggling with the turnovers, and for the first time tonight, it's going to come back to bite him as Owen Looper drops it in, and the Cardinals reclaim the lead. Solomon back to work here. They take it around the outside, skip it to the corner. Three-pointer flies. It's a little bit short. Rebound is hauled in by Owen Looper off the Justice Nordgren miss. Sedgwick back down the floor. The Cardinals take it back across. They've got it with Looper. He'll pick it up again on the right wing. 6:48 left to go, working our way towards halftime action. Everything's staying on the perimeter right now, and Sedgwick struggling to find the cracks in this 2-3 zone. Solomon content to come out and stick with it. Ball comes inside for the first time on this possession, immediately double teamed, and a bad shot taken in by Justice Nordgren as Cole McGinn. That was a bit ambitious. Solomon looking to get down. He'll count the bucket and one, as Cohen Duryea will be the first man to score here in the second quarter. At least for Solomon, he ties the game. Of course, Looper had the bucket earlier. Another sub is made. Breckencope is out. Cameron Herring is in. On the other side, Bryson Schmeidler will take a seat. We've also got one final swap here as Jack Westhead is back in for Justice Nordgren. And one free throw for the lead. It's up. It is good. Cohen Duryea takes care of his business at the line. Solomon with a 1-point lead here in a 10-9 ball game. Sedgwick crossing up back to Stuckey. He will give it up, get it back. Right now you see Sedgwick. They are just content to pass it around the perimeter and just waiting for some crack to develop, some seal to form in this 2-3 zone. Here it'll lead to a corner three, and that goes down for Sedgwick. Holden Ferrales cans the triple. Sedgwick back ahead by 2 in what could be a low-scoring affair. Solomon will go to work here. Back to the basket, jump stop inside, a clean block. Boy, how about that? Calvin Madison thought he had Cole McGinn fooled, and McGinn goes up with him and gets a clean 5 digits on the basketball. Cameron Herring gets it in quickly. Cohen Duryea picks it up, works it back around to Pekarik. 5:32 left to go here in this first half. Now the ball comes inside the high post. They will skip it back out. Like I said, Solomon content to take their time here. Another high post touch. Dump off down low, and a shot that circles the cylinder and crawls in for Calvin Madison. Boy, that was an excellent pass thrown from the high post by Jack Westhead. It was not an easy find, as there were defenders in the area, but somehow manages to get it done here. We got a foul in this. If it's on Calvin Madison, it's a second. It's not. And here's what's curious about that. They're going to call this foul on Jack Westhead, but they're going to call it, okay, they called it an intentional foul. So it would not have been a shooting foul, but the intentional will send Owen Looper to the line. First free throw for Looper. Ooh, wide right. Well, I'll tell you what, sometimes you come to some of these smaller schools, and when you got teams shooting free throws, when it gets quiet in here, it gets quiet. Second free throw upcoming for Looper. Chance to put the Cardinals back out in front. And it's good. Right now, three-point shooting has been the difference. Sedgwick's only made 1-2 in this game. 3 of their 4 field goals have come from beyond the arc. By virtue of that, they lead it 13-12. Trying to get it down low to Madison. Almost tipped into the net by the wrong team. Well, you don't see an own goal in basketball very often. We very nearly had one there. Sedgwick floats it up. Here comes another 3. Same spot. No good. Rebound is brought down by Madison off the miss from Ferrales. 4:27 to go. Juggling the ball on the outside. They will pick it back up. Taken ahead. Left wing 3 on the way. It's good. Jack Westhead enters the scoring column. He's got his own triple. And the Gorillas reclaim the 15-13 lead. Now a steal taken away. Cameron Herring wants to score it himself. He left it short. Squandered opportunity there for Solomon on the other side. It's a block for Calvin Madison. Ball comes back out to Ferralis, and now you'll see Sedgwick slow the pace and reset in the half court. Chance for defense as this ball is slapped away. It will stay with Sedgwick. Like I said, we could be in for a good game. Mentioned that at the top of the broadcast. It's just been a string of losses, some tighter than others, for a Sedgwick team that has lost 7 of their last 8. Deep three-pointer, college range, no good. Nearly went down for Drew Stuckey. Instead, the Gorillas will bring it back across the timeline, up by 2. Ball taken back in. Herring, stop and pop, wide to the right. But an offensive rebound run down here by Sedgwick. He gets it back, takes it inside, count the bucket and 1. And Cameron Herring enters the scoring column. Herring becomes the 4th Gorilla to score in this game. That is the first personal foul against Skylar Weber. Herring's free throw is short. Solomon nearly gets the O board, but they will not. Solomon, for the first time tonight, playing their full court press. And this will be a kick ball, but boy, it is clearly a shift that Sedgwick was not anticipating. Last time they turned it over. This time they're struggling to get it across the timeline. Got to find a little composure here. Ball comes in. That 10 count resumes. Sedgwick flips it ahead. Got to get it across. Now they will. Maverick Stoff takes it up. Boy, Hannah Lane did not press. Tries to go in too late, and it's another block for Madison, but he throws it away. Well, to be fair, he'll wrench it right back. There is absolutely nothing to be done on the inside. Maverick Stoff gave it a go, but Calvin Madison's got the no-fly zone underneath the rim. Solomon up by 5, content to take some clock. Now they'll drive it, and a left-handed finish for Brecken Cope. He becomes the 5th different Gorilla to score tonight. Right back to the full court press. And a timeout called by Gary Squires. He wants to take a moment and talk it over. We'll take the break with him. Coverage tonight is presented by DSO Electric.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time.
Back to action here on the campus of Solomon High School as the homestanding Gorillas hold the lead, but hey, don't go anywhere now. Holden Ferrales knocks down his second three-pointer of the game. And that 6-point lead shrinks down to just 3. 19-16, the Gorilla advantage. 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Ball taken out at the top. Cameron Herring's got it. Some nifty dribbling. Wants to take it inside. Sets, fires from the free throw line, and answers right back. Herring's got his second bucket of the night. And this full court pressure continuing to swarm. Poked away, whistle, and a foul. They'll call it on Calvin Madison. I believe that is his second. And it is. So a chance here for Sedgwick to inbound it. They will do so from their own sideline. 1:34 left to go before halftime. Owen Looper back on the basketball. Finds Cohen Duryea. Or sorry, correction, that's Ferrales. Circling back around. Maverick Stoff has it. Gives up at the free throw line to McGinn. Back to Stoff. And another three-pointer. Sedgwick feeling good here from the outside. They continue to pour it on. 5 made threes and a Solomon turnover. All of a sudden, Sedgwick can tie or take the lead here on this possession as we enter the final minute of quarter number 2. Ball back in the hands here of the Cardinals. See if they want to take their time or if they want to look for something quick here. They will dive to the interior. It is another block for Calvin Madison. He has at least 5 tonight. And I don't know if they're going to call a foul here or not, but Brecken Cope got hit in the face on that last play. Looks like he will soldier on, but, well, maybe not. Yeah, they are going to check him out. Cohen Duryea back in the ball game alongside Seth Pekarik. 21-19, 2-point lead for the Solomon Gorillas. They've got the ball. If they want, they can hold for the final shot of this first half. Brecken Cope still in the ball game, feeling all right. He's got it at about half court. He wants to take all the air out of this ball. Solomon content to keep the car in neutral. 15 seconds left to go. Cope steps up, takes it to the right. 11 to go. Dishes off back to Herring at the free throw line. Kicks out, left wing 3. Little too strong. A fight for the rebound is won here by Sedgwick. One more pass ahead. Got to get the shot off. It's good if it goes. Ooh, and it was halfway down, but it crawls out on Holden Ferralis. And that miss will be the difference at the end of the first half. Solomon leads the way 21-19. But we have got a close one here from the opening round of the 2A Sub-State Tournament. We will step away, but don't go anywhere. Halftime is next. Coverage of tonight's game is presented by DSO Electric.
Powering your home, supporting your community. That's the difference with DSO Electric Cooperative. At DSO, you're more than just a customer, you're a member. That means local service, reliable power, and decisions made right here in the communities we serve. From keeping the lights on during Kansas storms to investing in safety, efficiency, and the future of rural energy, DSO is committed to powering what matters most. Reliable electricity, local people, community focus. DSO Electric Cooperative, always looking out for you.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
New Image Audio is offering ceramic tint. If you're sending your child off to school or your wife on a road trip, ceramic tint offers heat rejection up to 90%, privacy in a college town or in the city, helps keep the wear down on the AC system, making your car easier to cool down. Never worry about your kid locking their keys in their car. With Drone Mobile, you can unlock their car from anywhere. Vehicle breakdown in an unknown area, GPS locating helps roadside service find your loved one quickly with the ability to send the vehicle location directly to the rescue squad. New Image Audio, located at 340 South Broadway. Phone calls welcome.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
At AJ Honey Farms, the honey is just the beginning. From raw honey and wax melts to happy bee balm and beekeeping gear, they've got everything buzzing with local flavor. Whether you're soothing a sore throat, starting your own hive, or gifting something sweet to a loved one, AJ Honey Farms brings the bees and the kind of sweetness only they can bottle.
This is Alan from AJ Honey Farms right here at 901 North 9th Street in Salina, Kansas. We truly appreciate your continued support. Thank you for choosing local.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now, he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
Back here at the halftime break, a 21-19 lead for the Solomon Gorillas. Let's take a look at how we got here. Again, it was a quick start for Calvin Madison and the Gorillas, but a really slow finish to that first quarter. Ultimately, it allowed Sedgwick to get back in it. They've hung around, and three-pointers have had a lot to do with it. For the Cardinals, 9 points for Owen Looper, 6 points for Holden Ferrales and for Drew Stuckey, 3 points for Maverick Stoff, and 1 on a free throw for Cole McGinn. But the big number from this game, at least for my money, 6 made Sedgwick field goals. 5 of them have come from beyond the arc. On the other side, 6 points for Cohen Duryea and Calvin Madison to lead the way. 4 points for Cameron Herring, 3 for Jack Westhead, and 2 for Brecken Cope. We'll step away. When we come back, it's the second half between Solomon and Sedgwick. Coverage tonight is presented by DSO Electric.
The time comes to honor a life. Hire Scott Mortuary in Salina is here with care, compassion, and guidance every step of the way. Celebrate memories, cherish family, and find comfort in tradition. Hire Scott Mortuary, celebrating life, embracing legacy.
Close your eyes. Now, imagine yourself cheering from the bleachers at Salina South. Feel the pride of donning the colors of Salina Central. Picture the spirit of being part of the Sacred Heart community, or the camaraderie at Southeast of Saline. Envision the thrill of supporting El Saline or Bennington. Visualize the unity in rallying for Minneapolis High. Now open your eyes and see yourself in team apparel from Messenger Total Promotions. Visit them in person in downtown Salina.
Sage is your go-to source for industrial strength cleaning products, ice melt, floor equipment, paper, asphalt, and just about everything in between. Whether you're a maintenance supervisor, a small business, or just wanting your home to look amazing, stop by 732 North 9th Street in Salina, where we will be happy to assist you. You can also visit us at sageselects.com or call us at 309-1919. Sage Products, the right call every time.
Ready to take your nursing career to the next level? Memorial Health System in Abilene is hiring full-time registered nurses for their hospital emergency department, and they've got the perks to match. Sign-on bonuses, shift and weekend differentials, a child care stipend, and tuition reimbursement to keep you moving forward. Bring your skills where they'll make the biggest impact, right here in Abilene. Apply today at srhc.com. That's srhc.com to apply for this opening at Memorial Health System in Abilene, taking care of you so you can take care of others.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
Lily Pad Septic, this is Callie. How can I help you flush today?
I just moved out here. I have no idea how this septic stuff works.
Totally normal. You're used to city sewer, right?
Yep, no idea what I'm doing.
Let me get you Flush the Frog. Cole!
On it, Callie.
The freakishly fast frog!
I'll hop right over. Most folks don't realize you've got to pump your tank out at least every 3 to 5 years, sir, or it backs up fast.
Is that why my toilet's gurgling?
Yep, you've got your own private sewage system now, and if you don't take care of it, well, let's just say it gets messy.
Thanks, Flush. Make sure Callie gives you a kiss when you get back.
Will do, sir.
At Lily Pad Septic, we guarantee to inspect your septic system within 24 hours.
Or your next pump out's free.
If you need a flush in a rush, call Lily Pad Septic.
LilyPadSeptic.com.
We'll be there in a splash.
Now, about that kiss.
Powering your home, supporting your community. That's the difference with DSO Electric Cooperative. At DSO, you're more than just a customer, you're a member. That means local service, reliable power, and decisions made right here in the communities we serve. From keeping the lights on during Kansas storms to investing in safety, efficiency, and the future of rural energy, DSO is committed to powering what matters most. Reliable electricity, local people, community focus. DSO Electric Cooperative, always looking out for you.
16 minutes in the books, 16 minutes left to go here at the opening round of the 2A Sub-State Tournament. And you take a look at the brackets, you look at what is coming up for these two teams, and the winner of this game probably going to get Wichita Classic Gold. They are 17-4, and they play host tonight to Central Christian Academy here on the boys' side. Opposite this, you've got another game that you can tune in for right now. Sees the Sacred Heart Knights taking on Belle Plaine. Sacred Heart, of course, 21-2 this year. Belle Plaine 0-19, so the Knights likely to move on. And then the wild card, the 8-9 matchup between Inman and Bennington. And remember, that is a Bennington team that got the better of both of these two near the tail end of the regular season. But this ball is set back in, and we are underway for the second half between Solomon and Sedgwick. Gorillas take a quick three-pointer out of the gates. That will not go. The rebound brought down by Sedgwick, and a chance for the Cardinals to strike first here in the second half. 21-19 our score. A three-pointer left wing. That's off the mark, no good. A lot of contact on the rebound. It is taken in here by Solomon, and here come the Gorillas. All 10 starters are back on the floor. Solomon turning down a three-pointer. They will pick it back up here. For the Gorillas, it's Brecken Cope, Cohen Duryea, Cameron Herring, Seth Pekarik, and Calvin Madison. For Sedgwick, Holden Perales, Owen Looper, Cole McGinn, Eli Thomas, and Maverick Stoff. About a minute gone by here in the second half. Still remains a 2-point lead for the Gorillas. They will shovel it off. Calvin Madison turns down the mid-range jumper. Awkward shot. Not even leaving his feet that time was Cohen Duryea. And here comes Sedgwick. Cardinals back down the floor. They take it up here. Quick handoff, a drive, a whistle, and a foul, and 2 free throws coming up for Maverick Stoff. That call is the first on Cohen Duryea. So nothing too big to worry about there. Nobody in real foul trouble just yet. Stoff at the line. His first free throw is too strong. 3 points in that first half for Maverick Stoff. By the way, Sedgwick 2 for 5 on the night at the free throw line. Solomon just 1 for 2. And another miss here for Sedgwick. Leading opportunities at the stripe. You wonder if that might come back to haunt them later. Solomon on it. Breckencope dives inside, turns it over. First turnover of the second half for either side belongs to the Gorillas. Sedgwick back at it, still facing that 2-3 zone. Solomon's been content to stay in that all night. To be fair, it's been good, and this is the first time that we've seen a post-up bucket. It comes for Cole McGinn. Like I said, the first time they've even really had a clean look on the interior. Typically, that's been Calvin Madison block territory. He's already got 5 in this game. Solomon working on it. They will take it here. Herring, right-handed leaner, no good. And the rebound cleaned up by Cole McGinn. 5:53 left to go here in quarter number 3. Owen Looper has it on the left wing. Sedgwick continuing to work it on the perimeter. A little more movement than what we saw away from the ball in that first half. Wonder if that was a point of emphasis for Gary Squires in the locker room. Here, taking it inside. High arcing shot off the glass, and the back-to-back buckets now for Cole McGinn have the Cardinals out in front by 2. 23-21, the lead for Sedgwick. Solomon working on it here. Cameron Herring goes inside. Whistle and a foul. Count the bucket and 1 for Calvin Madison. Madison, like I said, he's been great all season long. Averages 15, 12, and 2. First foul of the night called against McGinn. That's been a fun matchup inside. And Jack Westhead returns to the floor here for Seth Picard. Madison's free throw, too strong. And the rebound brought down by McGinn. To be fair, both teams have left a good chunk at the line. Could be a difference one way or the other. Right now, it's all even on the board. 23-23, 5 minutes left to go. Sedgwick able to get out of it. And boy, just airmailing it into his own bench. Rare mental miscue there for Maverick Stoff. And the game's 9th turnover against Sedgwick will give it back to Solomon. This whole game has been played within 4 points. Neither team has ever had a real advantage. This ball knocked away. They're going to call a foul here. They are. That is 2 quick ones on Cole McGinn. Now he will have to be cautious. Solomon gets it back in here. They will continue to run it. Again, no shot clock for the playoffs. So the Gorillas can take all the time they want. 3-pointer, top of the key, it's short. Although the rebound tipped up in the air, picked up by Solomon. They will take it across, and a travel called against Calvin Madison before the shot was made. So that will wipe away a bucket here with 4:28 to go in the third quarter. Things staying very interesting between these two here in the 5-12 matchup. And more than likely, it's Wichita Classical awaiting the winner of this one. Kick out to the corner, drive inside. Now a foul called against the Gorillas. Cohen Duryea collects the foul. That is the 3rd on the team. 4:10 to go, and inbound upcoming here for Holden Ferrales. And immediately the ball is stolen here by the Gorillas. Solomon takes it ahead. Duryea downhill, whistle and a foul. 2 free throws coming for Cohen Duryea. And this one is on Cole McGinn. And well, I'll tell you what, McGinn didn't have any fouls coming into the second half, and all of a sudden he's got 3 in the last 6 minutes. So they're going to have to pull him off the floor. In to replace him is Drew Stuckey. And the first free throw, no good. Cohen Duryea trying to put the Gorillas out in front. Second free throw upcoming. Also no good. We've had 5 free throw attempts in the third quarter between these two teams. 0 makes. Sedgwick back to work. Taking it around the perimeter here. Owen Looper from the left wing. Back off to Maverick stop. This zone, actually, it looks like Solomon switched up. Believe they're now playing, they're now playing man. Kick to the corner, stepping inside. Stoff fires a pass. It is deflected. Good, quick hands for Coach Gary Squires. Snagged it there on the bench. And a chance for Sedgwick to make a sub here. They go to the bench, and Skylar Weber checks in for, I believe, the first time tonight. He comes in to replace Maverick Stoff. Cardinals loft it into the backcourt, picked up here by Stuckey. He will take it ahead. The game's still tied at 23 apiece. Back on the basketball here on the perimeter. They've got it with Looper. Hands it off, looking for a lane to cut inside. Now working on the baseline. And yeah, this defense for Solomon just stifling Sedgwick. You can tell they're not taking those same open looks they got in that first half. Solomon has really tightened it up on the three-point line. Sedgwick had 5 three-point makes in that first half. They have not, to my knowledge or remembrance, taken one here, and they will travel and turn it over. So the Gorillas with another opportunity here. 23-23, Solomon takes it up. They bring it ahead here with Brecken Cope. Cope on the basketball, dishes off, back to Herring on the left wing. Skip pass, back to Cope on the right wing. Out to the top of the key. Three-pointer flies, it's good! Jack Westhead knocks down his second three-pointer of the night. And Solomon back in the lead. Gorilla fans making some noise. Timeout called. We will take it as well. Gary Squires wants to talk it over. His guys down 26-23. Coverage of tonight's game presented by DSO Electric.
Powering your home, supporting your community. That's the difference with DSO Electric Cooperative. At DSO, you're more than just a customer, you're a member. That means local service, reliable power, and decisions made right here in the communities we serve. From keeping the lights on during Kansas storms to investing in safety, efficiency, and the future of rural energy, DSO is committed to powering what matters most. Reliable electricity, local people, community focus. DSO Electric Cooperative, always looking out for you.
Welcome back in on the campus of Solomon High School. A quick reminder, fans, don't forget to check out our Salina Post Facebook page and at Espo Sports on X all season long. See video highlights from around the area, proudly presented by Billings Group. Also, Salina Regional Health Center is hiring. See all their open positions and start your new career today by visiting srhc.com. 3-point lead for the Solomon Gorillas here at home, trying to knock off the 12-seed Sedgwick Cardinals and punch their ticket to the sub-state semifinals. Working on it here from the top of the key. They had it with Schmeidler. Now they go back to Stuckey, guarded here by Brecken Cope. High post touch, turnaround jumper from the free throw line. That's off the mark, no good. And Solomon once again will pull down the rebound. Gorillas throw it ahead. Cameron Herring trying to get downhill. Not a lot of space there. Gives up instead. Awkward shot, no good. Ball tipped away. Solomon's got it. Off the Calvin Madison miss. They can reset. Still a 3-point Gorilla lead. Herring picks it up on the left wing. Solomon settling in. Jack Westhead, who's got 2 big 3-point makes here in this game. Right now sitting in the high post. They will give it back to him here. 1:30 left to play in the third. Ball lofted across it, stolen away. Sedgwick's got it. Holden Ferrales on the pick. Looking for a teammate, shovels it into the backcourt. This should be, and it is, a backcourt violation called against Sedgwick. Both teams have tightened up on the turnovers so far in the second half. Just 2 for Solomon, 4 for Sedgwick. A sub is made here as Owen Looper is back in for Sedgwick. Solomon will make a sub here of their own. I believe Seth Pekarik is back in the ball game here. High post touch for Westhead. Kicks off here on the right wing to Duryea, and Duryea throws it away. Third Solomon turnover of the half, 1:02 left to go. And Sedgwick, for all the good that Sedgwick has done defensively, and this goes both ways. We've had just 4 field goals split between these two teams here in the third quarter. Free throw line jumper, that will not add another. Solomon had 3 guys around it. None of them rebounded the basketball, but the putback is no good for Skylar Weber. We got a bunch of guys standing around, not rebounding the ball there. Solomon fortunate not to give up a bucket. Now they want to hold, it looks like, for what could be the final shot. No, they want to dive to the inside. Shot on the way, it will go. Brecken Cope with another bucket. 28-23, the Gorillas with their biggest lead of the night. Sedgwick looking to answer back. Ferralis gets stripped. It stays with the Cardinals. 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. (28-23). Sedgwick gets it in quickly. Three-pointer flies. That's no good. A miss from the corner for Schmeidler. 6 seconds left to go. Cope has got it. He gives it up. Three-pointer. Last shot of the corner. It's good. Ice in the veins of Jack Westhead, who's got 3 made triples tonight. And Solomon will take their biggest lead of the game into quarter number 4. It's a 31-23 edge for the homestanding Gorillas. We're back with more when we return. Coverage tonight presented by DSO Electric.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
New Image Audio is offering ceramic tint. If you're sending your child off to school or your wife on a road trip, ceramic tint offers heat rejection up to 90%, privacy in a college town or in the city. Helps keep the wear down on the AC system, making your car easier to cool down. Never worry about your kid locking their keys in their car. With Drone Mobile, you can unlock their car from anywhere. Vehicle breakdown in an unknown area, GPS locating helps roadside service find your loved one quickly with the ability to send the vehicle location directly to the rescue squad. New Image Audio, located at 340 South Broadway. Phone calls welcome.
31-23 as we pick up the action. 7:58 just underway here in the fourth quarter. A huge three-pointer to cap it off. Jack Westhead delivered in the clutch for Solomon, and they've got their biggest lead of the night, the biggest lead for either team. Now the Solomon defense, which has been so good, with a chance to close it out, and Calvin Madison, who's been a one-man block party tonight, with another. He has been ridiculous. There is nothing going on inside. An offensive foul is the call, and they will call it away from the basketball. Question is, who did they get it against? They will call it against Calvin Madison. That is his third personal. It's the first against Solomon. Obviously, in a game like this, only 3 fouls. You keep him out there. Sub is made. Cohen Duryea is on the bench. Coming in for him is Cameron Herring. Sedgwick back on it. Owen Looper gives up to Stuckey. Inside, trying to back his way down. They'll kick out instead. A three-pointer flies. That's no good. Another rebound for Brecken Cope. Nifty behind the back dribble, a whistle and a foul, and we'll see if they call it. Yeah, they'll say on the floor. And honestly, if I'm Solomon, and I'm not suggesting this, I mean, it's a gross thing to do, but when there's no shot clock, you don't have to rush anything. Right now, you take a look at it, you're up by 8, 7:06 to go, and there is nothing that is going to force you to take a shot. Although, if you can get one of those, you might as well, as Cameron Herring takes the hoop and the harm. It's an and one opportunity, and he has given Solomon a 10-point lead. Herring's free throw is good. And we have the first made free throw of the second half for either team. Gorillas back on the defensive, up by 11, 7 minutes away from a trip to the second round of the sub-state tournament. Solomon's built their own tradition. They had that magical state run, and they are going to force another. No, it's not. It is stolen away and laid in by Brecken Cope. Sedgwick caught lollygagging as they knew it was going to be a turnover the second they touched it, and Cope swipes it away and drops it in. We got a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Coverage tonight presented by DSO Electric.
At AJ Honey Farms, the honey is just the beginning. From raw honey and wax melts to happy bee balm and beekeeping gear, they've got everything buzzing with local flavor. Whether you're soothing a sore throat, starting your own hive, or gifting something sweet to a loved one, AJ Honey Farms brings the bees and the kind of sweetness only they can bottle.
This is Alan from AJ Honey Farms right here at 901 North 9th Street in Salina, Kansas. We truly appreciate your continued support and thank you for choosing local.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
36-23, a 13-point advantage for the homestanding Gorillas, and Solomon starting to look like the 5 seed that was promised at the top of this matchup. May have taken them a little while to get there, but they have certainly turned a corner here, and they have really picked it up down the stretch of this game. Now they're trying to put Sedgwick away and end the Cardinal season. Three-pointer, top of the key, it's off the mark, no good. Drew Stuckey gave it a go, but could not hit it. Solomon back down the floor. The hot hand has it now. They'll give it up to Cameron Herring. Pekarik takes it. They want to float it inside. Great one-handed stab there. Ball's back out. Bodies on the deck from both teams. Sedgwick racing down the floor. They've got the ball. They do not have the numbers. Stepping in for a long two-pointer. That won't go. It's another miss for Stuckey. And everyone will stop and catch their breath as we reset. 5:37 remaining here in this ball game, and now you will see Solomon stop and take some air out of this ball. Cameron Herring wants to step up. He goes left, dishes off. Now they go inside to Madison, back out. Ball back in the hands of Brecken Cope. He'll put it up. Shot no good, rebound tipped away, and a foul that will send Calvin Madison to the free throw line. It's the third team foul. It is the fourth of the game against Cole McGinn. First free throw is up, and it is no good. Madison struggling a bit at the line tonight. Also worth noting, Sedgwick has not scored yet here in this fourth quarter. Second free throw, got that one to go. 9 points tonight for Madison. He equals Jack Westhead. Sedgwick puts up an awkward shot, no good. Another board for Brecken Cope. And Cope will bring the ball back down the floor here for Solomon. The Gorillas inching closer and closer to victory. Under 5 to play now. Back out. Cope fires a three. Too strong. Rebound comes into the hands of Owen Looper. One more pass up the floor to Stuckey. Still cycling it around, stepping in. It's another block. Calvin Madison elevates. 5 digits on the ball again, and a timeout called by Solomon. We will quickly take it with him. Coverage tonight presented by DSO Electric.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now, he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
Just under 4.5 minutes left to go. Solomon closing in on an opening round victory. And as we take a quick look at our area scoreboard, we've got some other games happening in our immediate area, other games that you can tune in for on our Salina Post Sports Network. A quick three-pointer is taken. No good there for Cohen Duryea, and we have a foul on the other end. Foul's the second on Solomon. Keep it here. Again, to go back and take a look at our scoreboard right now, Southeast of Saline girls basketball is up 50-22 on Kingman. We also have another game from this very boys bracket, and I'll get to that here in just a moment. It is already, well, no. Yes, it is over. Sacred Heart has defeated Belle Plaine as a whistle and a foul to be on the floor here. Dragons came in with a tall task. They could not get it done. And Sacred Heart wins it 78-29. Here it's Solomon. Another ball poked out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Gorillas. They take it in back to Cameron Herring. Up to Nordgren, out to Cope. 4 minutes to go. Corner three on the way. Too strong. Offensive rebound, though, run down by Cope. He's been excellent on the long boards tonight. Those three-point misses, he's been like a magnet for them. They have found their way back to him. Here looking for a screen. Takes it opposite side, puts it up himself, misses. Gets his own miss, though, and wrenches it back out. 3:28 to go, and what do we have here? A foul on the floor called against Sedgwick, and that'll be their fifth. So Solomon is shooting bonus free throws for the rest of the night. Third personal called against South in this game. And the first free throw is up and good. Second free throw, Duryea gets them both. Solomon is still pitching a fourth quarter shutout. Sedgwick came into the quarter with 23 points. That's still what they've got. And that will not fix the problem, although the third time proves to be the charm. Mavericks stop with a quick bucket. And a timeout called. We'll take it as well. Coverage tonight presented by DSO Electric.
Close your eyes. Now, imagine yourself cheering from the bleachers at Salina South. Feel the pride of donning the colors of Salina Central. Picture the spirit of being part of the Sacred Heart community, or the camaraderie at Southeast of Saline. Envision the thrill of supporting El Saline or Bennington. Visualize the unity in rallying for Minneapolis High. Now, open your eyes and see yourself in team apparel from Messenger Total Promotions. Visit them in person in downtown Salina.
Sage is your go-to source for industrial strength cleaning products, ice melt, floor equipment, paper, asphalt, and just about everything in between. Whether you're a maintenance supervisor, a small business, or just wanting your home to look amazing, stop by 732 North 9th Street in Salina, where we will be happy to assist you. You can also visit us at sageselects.com or call us at 309-1919. Sage Products, the right call every time.
Back here in the quarterfinal round of the 2A Sub-State Tournament. Like I said, the winner of this one will play, likely, Wichita Classical They play Kansas Christian tonight, and now you see Sedgwick in desperation mode. They will go to the full court press. Solomon able to break it. Well, they were almost travel, but they are able to salvage it here. And the Gorillas, I'm sure, will start to waste a little time. This ball deflected away. Westhead picks it up, gives it back to Cameron Herring. 2:48 to go. Herring on it, steps up, working his way inside, dishes off, and an easy right-handed finish for Calvin Madison. Madison leads all Gorillas tonight, leads all scorers tonight with 11 points. So far, just one bucket, and over the top, it's Madison again. What in the world? Calvin Madison just shutting everything down inside. Here it's a ball deflected away. He'll stay here with Solomon. And like I said, the Gorillas working their way towards a spot in that sub-state semifinal. Kick out. Back into the corner here, back to Cohen Duryea as we hit the 2-minute mark. Still waiting on some final scores. Cope kicks it to the corner, back to the basket, whistle and a foul. That'll be the second personal against Holden Ferralis. First free throw is up and good for Cameron Herring. And a 5-for-5 swap, as it looks like, Sedgwick is going to basically empty out the bench. Ethan Mers is in. Eli Thomas is in. Renly Eggleston is in. Solomon doing the same here as the Gorillas check in Quentin Collins and Owen Westhead alongside Ty Harris and Isaac Hammersmith. Second free throw also good. So Cameron Herring gets them both. And with 1:55 left to go, Sedgwick waving the white flag for the final 2 minutes here. It looks like their season will end at 7-17. This is still a young Sedgwick team. The only senior they're going to lose is Cole McGinn and Maverick Stop. Jump shot no good. Rebound taken in by Solomon. The Gorillas will be young next year as well. They've only got one senior to speak of, and that is Seth Bakarik. And another foul is going to send Renly Eggleston to the free throw line. First free throw, short. Quick correction on my part. Ty Harris at the line. This is the first. Second free throw. It's good. 44-25. It felt very, very close. Remember, Solomon led this game by just 2 points. 2 at the halftime break. They were up by 8 at the end of the third, and it's just cascaded and ballooned from there as they now lead by 19. And Sedgwick will throw it into the backcourt. They will pick it up. Bring it across here with 1:20 left to go. Cardinals on the ball. They kick it out. Three-pointer flies. No good. Offensive rebound. And a whistle and a foul. They'll call it on Quentin Collins. And that will send Sedgwick to the free throw line. It'll be Hayden Olinger at the line. First free throw, no good. Second free throw goes down for Olinger. With no shot clock, if the Cardinals want, or rather if the Gorillas want, they could just hold it, but With some of the subs in, yeah, they'll take a shot. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. Isaac Hammersmith. Why not? Gorillas out here having some fun. Three-pointer the other way. Misses wide right. Rebound bought down. A fight for it. Solomon's got it. They will bring it up here. Gorillas shovel it out. We'll see if they do, in fact, decide to take another shot. Kick to the corner. Turning it down this time is Nordgren. He will give it up. 28 seconds to go. Harris dishes off. They will kick out. Back inside. Double teamed. Going to work. And a bucket that delights the bench as Quentin Collins gets himself a big basket inside. Three-pointer the other way. No good. O'Board. Another three. Might be the last one of the game as the rebound is brought down. And the Solomon Gorillas will dribble out a sub-state quarterfinal win. 49-26 is the final. Solomon wins it. They will earn a date with Wichita Classical in the sub-state semifinals next week. We'll step away when we come back. It's the Commercial Tire Center post-game report. Coverage tonight presented by DSO Electric.
Powering your home, supporting your community. That's the difference with DSO Electric Cooperative. At DSO, you're more than just a customer, you're a member. That means local service, reliable power, and decisions made right here in the communities we serve. From keeping the lights on during Kansas storms to investing in safety, efficiency, and the future of rural energy, DSO is committed to powering what matters most. Reliable electricity, local people, community focus. DSO Electric Cooperative, always looking out for you.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
Ready to take your nursing career to the next level? Memorial Health System in Abilene is hiring full-time registered nurses for their hospital emergency department, and they've got the perks to match. Sign-on bonuses, shift and weekend differentials, a child care stipend, and tuition reimbursement to keep you moving forward. Bring your skills where they'll make the biggest impact, right here in Abilene. Apply today at srhc.com. That's srhc.com to apply for this opening at Memorial Health System in Abilene, taking care of you so you can take care of others.
Welcome back in one last time here on the Commercial Tire Center's post-game report. Solomon gets the win, 49-26. They take it over the Sedgwick Cardinals. For Sedgwick, their season comes to a close at 7-17. For Solomon, the 5 seed, it is a victory that will push them to 15-8 on the year. And again, a quick check of the bracket. No finals to let you know about from the immediate games, but pending something crazy, maybe a miracle if you want to call it that, it will be Wichita Classical who knocks off Central Christian tonight, and that will be the second round meeting that will come your way from Wichita for Solomon. That game will be played next Wednesday on March 4th. On the other side of the bracket, you've got a game tonight between Inman and Bennington. The winner of that will advance to play Sacred Heart, who defeated Belle Plaine earlier this evening, and that was another game that was not particularly close. The Knights looked good. They took down Belle Plaine 78-29. Let's get into a couple of post-game numbers here from this contest. Of course, for Sedgwick, turnovers played a big role. They turned it over 15 times. Solomon turned it over just 9 times in this game. Individual scoring looked like this. We'll start with Sedgwick. 9 points for Owen Looper tonight. 6 points for Holden Ferralis. 5 for Maverick Stoth. 5 for Cole McGinn. 3 for Drew Stuckey, and a lone free throw for Hayden Olinger. On the other side, our Vernon Jewelers gem of the game, this is going to be an easy one. Calvin Madison had 11 points. That doesn't stand out on its own, but unofficially, we had him with at least 7 blocks in this game, and it seemed like any time someone for Sedgwick tried to go up on the inside, here comes Calvin Madison with springs for shoes, leaping up and, boy, just taking everything out of the sky. So for that, Calvin Madison is our Vernon Jewelers gem of the game. 11 points for him tonight. 9 points for Cameron Herring, 8 points for Cohen Duryea, 9 points for Jack Westhead on the strength of 3 threes, 6 points for Brecken Cope, 3 points for Isaac Hammersmith, 2 points for Quentin Collins, and a lone free throw for Ty Harris. That will wrap it up for us. One last time for Nick Garst, our producer and engineer here on the Salina Post Sports Network. I've been Tyler Henry. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll have more playoff coverage from Substate coming your way next week as we continue covering all 11 schools in our area. But until then, Solomon gets the win, 49-26. You caught this game on Salina Post, courtesy of the good folks at DSO Electric.
This is